Folks, let me tell you, car transformations are just fantastic. We love taking an old car, a classic, and making it something brand new, something really special. This 1980 Chevrolet Camaro, wow, it's getting a huge change, a really big makeover. And this isn't just any makeover. This car is being built for a secret agent. Yes, you heard that right. It's going to be a wild ride. This project is pure excitement. Now, this Camaro we started with, it was a 1980 model. A good car, a solid piece of American muscle. But, it was a little tired. It had seen its share of roads. The paint job wasn't perfect anymore. The inside was pretty standard for its time. A bit worn out here and there, and it definitely needed some tender loving care. But the important thing, the bones were good, real strong. It was ready for a new life, a much, much more exciting life. Our vision for this car was big, really big. We wanted to create a dream car, a real showstopper that would turn heads everywhere, but it also had to be a workhorse. You see, this car is for a very special driver, a guy who truly knows what speed is all about, a guy who needs a few tricks up his sleeve. So this Camaro had to look absolutely amazing, and it had to perform. Super tough, super smart. That was our ultimate goal here. Transforming a car like this isn't a walk in the park. No, sir. It takes a lot of hard work. Many, many hours go into it, and you need many skilled hands. We thought about every single detail, from top to bottom. The engine needed serious power. The paint needed to gleam under the lights. The seats needed to be comfortable for long missions. And then there were the secret gadgets. Oh boy, this was a really fun project. A real challenge, sure, but so much fun. All right, let's talk about the inside of this beast. The old dashboard, well, it was gone completely. It was all analog gauges, Old school stuff from the 80s. We wanted something high-tech, something cutting edge, so we ripped it all out, every last bit. We started completely fresh. A brand new custom dashboard was designed and built, made just for this special Camaro. It had to look incredibly cool, and it had to be very, very useful, especially for those top secret missions. No more old-fashioned needles and clunky dials for this car. Oh no. We put in bright, modern digital displays. They are so clear, super easy to read even when you're going really fast. All the important information is right there in front of the driver. Your speed is displayed digitally, your engine RPMs too. It shows how much fuel you have left. And the engine temperature, of course. It looks like something straight out of the future. Very sleek, very impressive. And right in the middle of the console, bang! There it is, a big, beautiful computer screen. This screen is like the car's main brain center. It can show you detailed maps. It can help you get wherever you need to go. No getting lost on a mission. It can also handle communications. Call the home base, get new instructions. It controls lots of the car's other systems too. And yes, it's a touch screen. Super modern. This isn't your grandpa's Camaro anymore. Making all this new technology work together smoothly, that's always the trick, isn't it? The new digital gauges needed to talk to the engine. The computer screen needed to control all sorts of different functions. So much wiring was involved. Miles of it, probably. And then so much programming to make it all work. It's complex stuff, let me tell you. But when it all finally comes together and fires up, wow, it's a true command center on wheels, ready for absolutely anything. Now we get to the really fun part, the gadgets. You can't have a secret agent car without gadgets, lots and lots of cool gadgets. So we added a whole bunch of special buttons, all over the place inside the car. Some of these buttons are hidden pretty well. Others are right there in plain sight. Each button has a specific purpose. A secret purpose, of course. You press a button and something cool happens. Something unexpected. That's what it's all about. Very exciting stuff indeed. So where did we put all these important buttons? That's a good question. Some of them are right on the steering wheel. Easy to reach in a hurry, if you know what I mean. Some are located on the center console, right near that big computer screen we talked about. And maybe, just maybe, a few are hidden, perhaps in the armrest, or even up above in the headliner. They need to be handy for the agent, but also not too obvious to any passengers. It's a spy car after all. A secret agent definitely needs to be comfortable. Think about it. Long drives, high-speed chases. You gotta be comfortable and focused. So, we installed custom leather seats. Beautiful, rich black leather. This is top quality stuff, folks. So soft to the touch. And these seats are designed to hold you in tight, really supportive. They're great for those sharp, fast turns. These aren't just ordinary car seats. They're more like custom-made thrones, built for a hero on the go. The whole interior theme is mainly black. It looks very classy, very stealthy, Perfect for sneaking around. But we wanted to add some flair, some visual pop, so we used red trim. And some silver trim too. You'll see it around the new seats. It's on the door panels. Even accenting the dashboard. It just pops beautifully against all that black. Looks really sharp, doesn't it? It ties the whole interior design together. This car means business, but it also has incredible style. The outside of this Camaro had to be just as impressive as the inside. Absolutely stunning. We chose to paint it black. A deep, glossy black paint job. It looks so mean on the road, so mysterious. Just perfect for a secret agent's vehicle. We spent a huge amount of time on this paintwork. Many coats were applied. There was lots of careful sanding between coats. Then came the polishing. Hours and hours of polishing. Now it shines like a dark liquid mirror. You can see your reflection in it. To make that incredible black paint stand out even more, we added chrome trim, lots of shiny chrome. You'll find it around the windows, on the bumpers, front and back. It gives the car that classic American muscle car touch. But it's done with a modern, sleek kind of feel. And on the door, there's a very special number, the number 77. It's painted in bright, bold red. And it has a sharp yellow trim around the red. That number isn't just random, it means something important, for an even tougher, more aggressive look. We added a custom red-painted air scoop. It sits right on the hood. It looks fantastic against the black body of the car. Really pops visually. It also helps the powerful engine get more air, which is always a good thing. And on the trunk lid, we installed a custom spoiler. Not too big, not too small, just the right size. It helps with downforce when the car is at high speed. And let's be honest, it just looks incredibly cool. So, who gets to drive this amazing, one-of-a-kind machine? Well, it's for a very special guy. A former NASCAR driver, no less. His name is Rick Mason. This man knows how to handle a car. He truly knows speed. Now, he's a secret agent. This incredible 1980 Camaro is his new partner in crime fighting. It's fast, it's smart, and it's full of surprises. Just like Rick himself. This car was built specifically for him, ready for any adventure the world throws at them. What a machine.
Low to the ground. Its black paint glinted under the Valdoran sun. The number 77, a fiery red, blazed from its doors. This was no ordinary car, it was the Phantom 77. Louvers adorned the rear window, hinting at the power that lurked beneath the hood. A spoiler perched on the trunk promised aerodynamic prowess. The Phantom 77 was ready, its engine humming a silent threat. Inside, Rick Mason gripped the leather-wrapped steering wheel. His eyes, as blue as the Valdoran sky, glinted with determination. He wore a crisp white shirt, sleeves rolled up, revealing strong forearms. A silver watch gleamed on his wrist, counting down the seconds. His foot tapped nervously on the gas pedal. He was ready. Valdora, a city of shimmering gold and ancient secrets, was in chaos. Sirens wailed, their echoes bouncing off the sand-colored buildings. The Phantom 77, a black streak against the blinding white cityscape, roared through the narrow streets. People scrambled for safety as Rick pushed the car to its limits. The fate of Valdora, and perhaps the world, rested on his shoulders. He had to get out, and fast. A tense silence crackled in the car. Rick's jaw was set, his grip on the steering wheel tightening with each near miss. He could hear the roar of engines closing in, a symphony of pursuit growing louder by the second. His heart pounded in his chest, keeping time with the throaty growl of the Phantom's engine. He dared not look back, focusing on the labyrinth of streets ahead. Jeeps, their open tops bristling with armed men, thundered after the Phantom 77. Their tires screeched against the ancient cobblestones, leaving trails of burnt rubber in their wake. Motorcycles, nimble and quick, weaved through the crowded streets, their riders' faces hidden behind helmets. The air vibrated with the thunder of their engines. Above the city, helicopters circled like hawks, their blades chopping at the air. The whirring sound echoed through the streets, adding to the cacophony of the chase. From their vantage point, the pilots had a clear view of the Phantom 77, but Rick knew the city's layout better. He was counting on it. Bringing up the rear were armored vehicles, their heavy treads crushing everything in their path. They were slow, but relentless in their pursuit. The Phantom 77 danced through the streets of Valdora, a blur of black and chrome. Rick, his face a mask of concentration, maneuvered the car with precision and daring. He took corners at impossible speeds, tires screaming in protest. With a flick of the wrist, he spun the steering wheel, narrowly avoiding a collision with a fruit cart. The scent of oranges filled the air as the cart overturned, its contents scattering across the street. He ducked into a narrow alleyway, the walls seeming to close in on either side. The roar of engines grew fainter as he navigated the labyrinthine back alleys. Rick knew every twist and turn, every hidden passage. This was his city, and he was determined to escape. The sun began to set, casting long shadows across Valdora. The roar of engines had faded into the distance. Rick had lost them. He steered the Phantom 77 into a quiet side street, parking it amidst a row of nondescript vehicles. The engine purred, then fell silent. He took a deep breath, the tension draining from his body. Stepping out of the car, he adjusted the blue suit that seemed to shimmer in the fading light. He ran a hand through his hair, a slow smile spreading across his face. The Phantom 77, his trusted companion, had delivered him to safety. He glanced back at the car, a silent promise passing between them. The game was far from over.
Because this is not your average Camaro. This is the Phantom 77, the kind of car that leaves tire marks on your soul. Imagine a Chevy Camaro, gloss black paint, lines so sharp they cut through the night, and under the hood, enough horsepower to make your heart skip a beat. Now, meet Rick Mason. Used to be a NASCAR legend. He didn't just drive, he dominated. But when the FBI needed someone to outsmart a criminal on the run, Mason was the guy holding the keys. One epic chase later, he's not just a racer, he's a full-blown secret agent for the American Secret Intelligence Organization, ASCO. So what's his latest mission? Infiltrate a fortress in the icy mountains of Valdora, and snatch back a stolen radar system from the clutches of the notorious General Vaslov. Sounds simple, right? Not even close. The place is a fortress, lasers, guards, you name it. But Mason's not sweating it. He's got the Phantom 77, custom gadgets, bulletproof panels, and a turbo boost that'll leave any villain eating dust. Let's talk car chases. We're not talking about weaving through traffic at rush hour. I'm talking high-speed duels on icy roads, hairpin turns that defy gravity, and Mason pulling off stunts that would make a stunt driver jealous. Every second behind the wheel is a rush. One wrong move and it's game over. But with Mason's racing instincts, the line between victory and disaster is razor thin, and he thrives on it. Liberty Pictures is bringing you all this action, all this adrenaline, and all this horsepower on the big screen. So if you're a car enthusiast, or just someone who wants to see what happens when a race car driver takes on the world of espionage, get ready for the ride. Rick Mason Blacklight, coming soon to theaters near you.